Hey, Brian Smodnick, you're number one this morning, Brian. That's a cool thing. And we're just getting a few things in place this morning. Let's see. I'm just kind of looking at seeing what's going on here. Hope all is well up in Pennsylvania. And, some of these things are just, they take so long. It takes so long to get going, don't you know? Let's see. I can't seem to get that live studio working for TikTok, but we'll just see what happens here while it's loading up. And Timbo, you're number two this morning. Let's see. And ECU Al, you're number three this morning. And I appreciate you being here because today is the day. Today is the day that I'll hit 10,000 bars of gold. That's what it's going to be. All right, we finally got TikTok up, and it's starting to chime in at this point. So that's cool. And I'll just come on over here and drag it down where it needs to be. And we'll get her going. Plus what I'll do, oh yeah, okay, bring that up a little bit. And there we go. I think we've got it. I think we got it going on now. What's happening this morning, don't you know? All right, now I've got to get my, let's see. I've got to come over here. Let's see what that does. All right, that does what I wanted it to do. And that's a good thing. Let's see. That one can go. Tipcomb, good morning. Tipped, yeah, blow lace a kiss. Happy to do it. Yeah, happy to do it. And I'm sure she's happy that it gets done, too. Thanks for the reminder on that, Tipped. Hope all is well out in Montana. Mad Shaggy is here. And Katie Badger McKean is here. Thank God for Katie Badger McKean. French Farms is here. That's right. Let's see, what else we got? Cool. Anything else? T-Bones is here. Good morning, T-Bones. Art Show is here. That's cool. Top of the morning to you as well. Today's the day. Today is finally the day that I hit 10,000 gold bars. It's going to happen. I'm presently sitting on, well, let me take a look. I'm presently sitting on 9,998.72 bars of gold. Sailing Pixie is here all the way from South Dakota, I believe it was. And that's cool. Good morning, Sailing Pixie. And let's see what else I can do over here. There we go. Now we'll get YouTube up. YouTube is up and running. It's the last one to go up and running, mainly because we don't have a lot of people tuning in over that way. It's all brand new to this particular channel, so Cowboy Strong is just getting it up and going. And anytime that you want to see or review an old movie, an old video, an old stream, an old clip, go on over there and take a look at it because I need the views over that way in order to become monetized. And I got to reach 3,000 hours of viewing time. And, you get onto a pace, you're looking at it on a monthly basis, and it's fallen off a little bit, it picks up a little bit, that type of thing. So anytime that I can convince people to go on over to YouTube and take a look at some of the past videos that we've done or catch up on a most recent stream that we've had, try to do it over there. It'll help me out, and it's I don't think it much matters to you. I wouldn't guess. I mean, it doesn't cost you anything, so that's a cool thing. And there's Buckshot this morning all the way from Michigan, so good morning, Buckshot, and happy to do that. Happy to blow lace the kiss. There it is right there. Thank you so much for that, Buckshot. Well, listen, everybody. I'm from South Carolina, middle of the state, Clarendon County, home of the Swamp Fox, Pocatello Swamp, right here in Clarendon County, and it's 728,000 acres of swampland, and it's all around me. It's all around me. You'd think there'd be all kinds of bugs and insects around here. There isn't. There isn't. I don't know why. If we were near any body of water back in the state of Maine, you would be infested with gnats and mosquitoes. So it's just not that way down here for whatever reason. So that's cool. I like that. CJ is over there on TikTok. Good morning. Remy's over there. Sharon Watkins is over on TikTok. Good morning, Sharon. And let's see. So today, while I've been on for a while, but I haven't been doing anything. Not anything. I've been holding firm right here because I didn't want to do a single daily challenge today until we got up and streaming. And that way, everybody is right here to see it all unfold. And I hit that 10,000 gold bars. Now, once I hit the 10,000 gold bars, anything over and above the 10,000 gold bars, I'll actually be spending back through the tailor in purchasing clothing, or who knows, maybe it could be some gun belts or something along that line. But that's what I'm going to be doing with all of the gold over and above 10,000. I don't plan on letting it slip below 10,000 bars of gold. So what I'll do is I'll have to give myself a little bit of a cushion there. But that's the general idea of what's going to take place. I can start spending some gold and start finishing up some of the catalog items that are out there that require me to spend gold in order to get the item that I want. 21 degrees in Montana. Well, it's about 52 right here right now, which is a cool start for South Carolina, but I'm liking it. I got to tell you that. I'm liking it just fine. In fact, I'll go on and I'll tell you exactly what it is for a start this morning. And, that's not the app that I want right there. We are starting out, 50 degrees. It's 50 degrees right now. It's going to get up to 80 degrees today before the day's over. That will be a little bit warm, but the progression is slow. Brian Smidnig going to be 82 in Pennsylvania. Look at that. 21 degrees in Montana. It doesn't want to stay warm. Yeah. Now, well, I'll tell you what. That's what happens when you get way up there. Way up there near the Canadian border. All of them cold winds from Alaska and the Arctic, and just sweep on down through. So anyway, that's what it's about. Mad Shaggy says it's 65 up in Indiana, and there's going to be a high of 75. And hope all is well with you and your family, Mad Shaggy, up there in Indiana. Looking over the river to Kentucky. Yes, sir, that's what he's doing. He's keeping an eye on those folks down there in Kentucky and wants to make sure they don't invade him up there in Indiana. That's what he's doing. 41 degrees in South Dakota, says Sailing Pixie. I could live with that. I could live with that as a start to the morning, mind you. As a start to the morning. Hell, when I was out there in June of last year, we didn't have much more temperature than what you're speaking of right there, Sailing Pixie. It started off down there in the 40s, and we had a few chilly days up there, but then finally the last day or two out in South Dakota, it finally warmed up, and we got up into the upper 80s, I believe it was. Let's see. Here in, cool. Yeah. Anyway, that's where we're at. Upper 7 today. I don't see a problem with any of those in the upper 7 daily challenges today. You should be able to just breeze right on through them. And then as far as the lower 9 goes, I find it's going to be the same thing. Lower 9, it should be a breeze right on through. Right on through. Now, regarding the start of this particular show every day that we do, don't forget that we have a birthday drawing at the end of the month, and if you, your spouse, your son, or your daughter have a birthday for the month of April, make sure you give me the day, and what I will do is I'll put them in the birthday drawing. And right now we've got 2 people in there. I believe it was Jay Shredder, his daughters, I believe. Both of them have a birthday this month. I think it was Jay. Let me just take a look here real quick. Yeah, Jay Shredder. Yeah, Jay Shredder. And he has adult daughters that are going to have birthdays. That's okay. That works. Crazy floods up there. Yeah, I can understand that. I can certainly understand that. So that's the skinny right there. Now, tomorrow, it looks like we've got our Easter fashion show going on, and that's going to occur at the biggest and the most beautiful mansion down there in Saint Denis. We'll be doing that around the mansion. We're going to be having a male and a female winner. There'll be one male, one female. And that way, we're going to be able to smooth it all out. We'll be gender specific when it comes time to have everybody show their clothing that they've created, and we're gonna vote on it and just see where it goes from there. And somebody in the male division, somebody in the female division is going to win a Cowboy Strong trinket or gift of some sort that's just used as a memento, of our time wasted right here in Red Dead. But is it really wasted? Listen, there's a saying that goes something like, let's see, time wasted is not a waste of time as long as you're enjoying what it is that you're doing. I paraphrased that a little bit, so I can't remember exactly how it goes, but you get the point that I'm making, and I don't see this as a waste of time. Lace and I see this as total freaking enjoyment. And the reason being is because, look, we're older at this point, and we just want to, kick around the house and do some fun things, and this is one of the fun things that we do. And that's all I can tell you. So that's going to be cool. All right. I think, unless anybody out there has something to say, like Mark Anderson over on TikTok, maybe he wants to say something. Farmer Harry 56, maybe he wants to say something. I don't know. But if you do want to say something, pipe up and say it, because after that, I'm going to hit the trail and I'm going to go for that 10,000 gold. 10,000 gold. Anybody wants to come in, just let me know. We'll bring them on in. Blow Lace a kiss, says Badger McKean. Happy to do that right there. Boom! Just like that. Just like that. Thank you, Badger. Appreciate that a whole bunch. Now, to let everybody know, I probably ought to handle this right now. I just need to get back and look at my calendar. I keep everything on the phone these days. And let's see, May. All right, so what I'm going to tell you is that on May 4th is going to be my last stream because Lace and I are going to head to Florida, and we won't be back on until, let's see, we won't be back on until, I'm going to try and be back on the 14th, okay, the 14th. Now, Lace and I are going to go to Florida. We're going to visit her brother. We haven't seen her brother for any period of time since COVID. Actually, we did see him. He stopped in here last year on his way to Virginia. They have a house up in Virginia as well. They stopped in. They spent a quick overnight. They got here late, left early, that type of thing. But we'll get to hang out with them sometime during the week of the 5th. The week of the 5th. So that's the day. That's the day that I'm going to be down your way, Miss Badger McKean. It will be on the 5th, so we'll try and grab a pitcher and a beer. That's what we're going to do. That's what I'm going to do, is I'm going to go out of my way, and I'm going to find that Badger McKean down there. And I'll tell you what, I'm going to drag her, and I'm going to take her on down there to wherever we're going to go to find ourselves a pitcher and a beer. Lace and I, Lace has got a brand new lasso, so, she'll be ready to, throw that loop and take her down, hog tie her, and drag her off if we have to. So that's what we're going to do. So it's going to be on the 5th. I'll be there, Katie. Yeah, and it's probably going to be closer to lunch because I told the Lace that what we'll do is after stream on the 4th, we'll head out and we'll stop someplace, as we approach Florida. Maybe we even get into Florida, that type of thing. Give her a night out in the motel, hotel, that type of thing, and so on and so forth. And I got to tell you, this will be the first time that I haven't taken my Xbox with me. I won't be playing any Red Dead while I'm gone. I was telling Lace I want to make sure that I've got just a clean break for about a week and see what it feels like when I come back and finally get into the game. So I'm going to force myself not to play Red Dead for that week that I'm gone. So when I come back, I got an idea that good Lord willing and the creek don't rise, that I will be just raring to go. I will be in rare form. I will be cranked up like no tomorrow. I'll be ready to just take and ride and shoot. But I'm going to make sure that I keep my powder dry and my knife sharp, just in case. Yeah, I wish I was too. I mean, Country Bobby, Listen, I appreciate you being here, Country Bobby, because look, there's still a lot that we can chat back and forth about, a lot we can learn, and so on and so forth. So that would be cool. So that would be real cool. Now, oh, I got to tell you something. Yeah. So I'm in camp here this morning, just hanging around. Whoa, we got somebody over there shooting. Looks like they're in defense. Yeah, they're going by. He's chasing some animals. Looks like pronghorns over that way. Yeah. Looks like pronghorns over that way. All right, buddy. Yep. All right, so I was going to say that I was in camp this morning, and this character comes into the camp. And I'm telling you what, he's looking a little bit ominous, don't you know? He's all dressed in black and whatnot, and then he's got this white shirt on. And who's it turn out to be? It turns out to be Crawdaddy. Yeah, it turned out to be Crawdaddy. So I chatted with Crawdaddy a little bit. Now, Crawdaddy, if you might remember, he actually, I thought it was last year that he turned 19. But as it turned out, it was 3 years ago that he turned 19. And so today he's 21. Today he's married, and he's a Presbyterian minister over in Scotland. Yeah, he's a Presbyterian minister in Scotland. So it was nice to chat with him, and I'm glad things worked out because, as I recall, he was always a mischievous little individual. Yeah, when I had him around, he was quite mischievous. But I can remember him having his 19th birthday. I remember that clearly. But so he was here this morning. That was kind of cool. And we chatted for a little bit, and then he had to go. Now, I noticed that his level hadn't changed much. He was only a level 78 this morning when I bumped into him. So he hasn't been playing for some time. But he's back into it, and he's playing a little bit. And he stopped by, and he said hello. And, you know, we wished each other the best and caught up a little bit and then moved on from there. Now, he might be out here someplace. Hard telling, not knowing exactly. So that's cool. That's cool. Yeah. I'd love to have you over there on our Discord. Yes, sir. And I'll tell you what, over there on that Discord, you'll be able to find other people that play on the same kind of platform that you play on. They'll all be color-coded. You're going to have a great time over there. Yeah, you're going to have a great time over there. You'll be able to meet up with people. You'll be able to do some wagon deliveries. You'll be able to get some protection from other people delivering your own wagon. You'll be able to catch up on all of the gossip and so on and so forth. Yeah, that's right. That's what you'll be able to do. So, yeah, congratulations. And thank you for coming on over. Yeah, appreciate it. And don't forget, Country Bobby, that what you want to do, get on over there to YouTube and get a subscription to Cowboy_Strong. Doesn't cost you anything. Doesn't cost you a thing. Not a penny. Nope. And then we'll have you over there. And then if you can, watch some videos over that way. Help us out. Give us some, hours watched. And listen, all you got to do is, look, when you go to bed, what you can do is you can click on to a video over that way, let it run, maybe a past stream of some sort. That'll give me a couple of 3 hours worth of video time. You won't know a thing because you'll be sleeping, and it'll all work out for everybody. Yee-haw! Yes, sir. I like it when a plan comes together like that. I do. Yes, I do. Now, I got to tell you that yesterday, and now this is good for Mad Shaggy, okay, in particular, Mad Shaggy. Now, and maybe I even spoke wrong there. Maybe not Mad Shaggy, but good for all of us. I can tell you that there's some information that will be coming out relatively soon. And when I say relatively soon, hopefully just over the next few days, but it could be over the next week. I don't know, but I've actually spoken with Kenny Palkow again, the fellow that created the Red Dead Redemption series in real life, like out in Tombstone and out in South Dakota. And that's not a deal that is over yet. I know that there's been a lot of misinformation about that, and there's a lot of turmoil going on regarding that. But he's telling me that it is in the process of being straightened out, resolved, and he was going to get back to me so that I can be one of the first that supply you with information as to what's happening there. And you got to remember, anytime that there are disputes, there are two sides to the story, just like there are two sides to the coin. That's right. Just like there is a day and a night. You know what I'm saying? You get the point that I'm trying to make? So, don't just arbitrarily believe one side of a story. I mean, everybody has their point of view, and there's truths on both sides of the aisle, so to speak, if we look at it in a political manner. There's some truths on the left, there's some truths on the right. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I say. There's going to be some news coming out about that. Now, hopefully it's not going to be too late and it can be a success for him. I wish him all the best, of course. All right, beyond that, let's see. There was something else that I was going to... I wanted to tell you this. Listen, I got looking at some different things yesterday. And can you believe that if you took... Get a load of this. If you took your DNA and you put it in a lineal fashion... one whatever the molecule after the other. Do you realize that your DNA would reach the sun and back to Earth 600 times? That's how long your DNA would be. And if you notice that it's always in that spiral, hela, whatever you call it, but stretch it all out, end to end. It'll reach the sun and back to Earth 600 times. Woo-hoo! That's something else. Man, that's something else. That kind of blew my mind there a little bit. All right, enough for all of that stuff. We got to get on to Red Dead here, don't you know? All right, let me call my pony. What am I riding today? Well, I'm riding Milkshake. And Milkshake is right here, you can see him. He's a beauty, isn't he? He's a Norfolk Roadster. And he's a Norfolk Roadster. And he's a good old fella, too, don't you know? He's pretty quick. He's pretty stout. He's considered a large horse right there. Yes, he is. And he's a goodie. Let me just take and see what he needs, if anything. Well, he doesn't really need much. He's only got a little nip taking out of his energy and his health. But I'll go ahead and really make him happy. And I'll really pump him up. And look, there's one item right there that we have to feed our horses 5 times. So if we have to feed our horses 5 times, I'm going to go find something that I can feed them right now, get it over with. How about some celery? All right, let's get some celery. All right, we'll make this horse just so happy, and hopefully he won't be too heavy and lethargic. But you never know. I mean, it could happen. But if it does, I'm going to wear it off him because I'll just run him. That's all I'll do is I'll run him. All right, what's this going to do for us? Is that going to do it? There it is. 5 horses fed right there. 0.2. There we go. That's the better way of saying it. 0.2. And let's see what that did for us. All right, look. That took us to 9998.92. That's what it took us to. All right, so let's see. Horses fed 5 times. All right? Horses fed 5 times. Now, listen, I thank you for the love over there on Tickama Talk. Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, I do. Yeah, let it rip. Let it rip, because what that does is it puts us in position, a higher position, for the next day, as far as people being able to find us. That's right, people being able to find us. All right, I'm going to head on up to the Moonshine Shack. That's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to check just to see if there's anything here at the stop sign. At the signpost, I should say. That's what happens when you get old. You kind of forget what's going on around you, don't you know? Things just come out. Just ask Katie. Yeah, Katie knows. She's one of those. I'm not. All right, here's our Moonshine Shack, and look what that is on top of the roof right there. See right there? There's a golden eagle. Now that golden eagle is here on rotation with an owl, and one time it'll be the owl, one time it'll be the golden eagle, another time there'll be nothing, and it's a variable. Now there it goes. It's a variable. Yeah, go for it. Go for it. Little old golden eagle. All right, boom! I can still pull him down out of the sky, but I choose not to today. Oh, I'll tell you what. How about that last stream that we were on? That last stream on Wednesday night. Man, did we get into a battle. Man, did we get into a battle. Howdy there, Maggie. Oh, what, Maggie? Maggie, I'm got to go back out and come back in because I need to perform my door trick. Now, if you don't know about this door trick, what you're going to do is, in place of doing the drunken interaction with other people, where they come into your shack, you have to drink, get drunk, then you have to go around and backslap each other, and hug each other out, get yourself one particular daily challenge. Then you got to sober up, and then you got to do it all over again. Well, that takes a little bit too long, don't you think? So what I do is I come up to the door just like this. I'm going to go ahead and press that Y button, and just as soon as it reaches that 8 or 9 o'clock area, I'm going to release it, and I'm going to spam the B button, and that should give you a interaction. Yeah, it's just a little glitch. Let's try it. All right, look at that. I got one right there.
Hi there.
And there's one of them. Hee-hee-ah! Yes, sir. As they say, there's more than one way to skin a cat. Now, listen. Listen. If we went over all the different ways to skin a cat, we'd be here for a little while. Let's try and see if we can get that second one. Hey, yo, we got it! Yes, ha! Yee-haw! Right here at the Moonshine Shack, we got number 2 taken care of, just like that. And what is that going to do for us? Well, it's going to give us another 0.2 bars of gold. That's what it's going to do.
This batch is perfect. We can ship
This
it
batch is
whenever you
perfect, he says. All right, I'd like to deliver this if you don't mind.
What shall we create?
If you don't mind. We're not going to create anything. We're going to create a wagon load of hooch, and we're going to deliver it, and we're going to get paid for it. And I'm going to take it on down to Hank Andrews, don't you know? And it's Barry Cobbler.
I was wondering
That's what I've
when
got
you
on
were
board,
going to
Barry
get
Cobbler.
here. This is a good batch, of course. They are all good batches, but this one is superior, eh? I have found a buyer who will appreciate
Good
it.
day for the
And
gold.
most
You're right,
important,
Al. You're
they
right.
will pay
I'll tell you
for it
what.
too.
You're absolutely right,
Now,
Al.
all you have
And
to
I'll tell you
do
what. As
is
soon as
to
I get done
be
delivering here, I'll go on
attentive,
back
eh?
to camp, and we'll bring
Seigneur,
out Maximilian. That's what we'll do. We'll bring out Maximilian. You're right, Al. See, I need people thinking for me. I need the younger crowd, looking out for me, because, I'm going to eventually become more feeble and more feeble. And if you find me standing out on the road, waving to people as they go by, you might want to just direct me back towards the house. In particular, if I'm standing there and I don't have any clothing on. Either that, or you might need to call somebody. I don't know. I mean, it could happen. It could happen. Oh my goodness, look at this. We got a raid going on. A raid. 10,000 gold. Yeah, I'm going to reach that today. Today I'll be getting to 10,000 gold. And I'll tell you what, I'm so glad that you're over here. You're raiding with your people. Yeah. That you can see it happen, all unfold. And I've got to tell you, all the money that I've got, all the gold that I've got, it's all legit. It's all legit. No glitches. None. I felt if I glitched the game, then I was cheating the game. And if I was cheating the game, I was cheating myself. And hell, I ain't going to cheat myself. I'm out for the glory of it all, don't you know? And like they say, nothing ventured, nothing gained. No, sir. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to gain something right here, right now. And I'll tell you what, look, let me see what I got here. Oh, my goodness. Well, I got some fire bottles here. And I'll tell you what, I need kills with a fire bottle. Yeah, now, what I'm going to do is, this guy ain't going to know what's going to go on. Time to burn him. And how about you too, buddy? You're gone. Now, listen, we'll do this, and if you want to get credit for these, you've got to be able to take and do this. Oh, buddy, what's going on? Get off me. Get off me. Take him down, just beat his ass. Oh, yeah, take that. Take that. What do you mean? What do you... Look, dumb son of a bitch. Take that. Now, give me the hot step. Give me a hot step. Hey, buddy. Now, you take that, too. We got anybody else up here that we could... Oh, looks like they're all gone. Oh. We got another guy over here. Hey, back here. Oh, I missed him. I think I got him that time. Yeah, listen to him scream. He's not so happy now. So what I was going to tell you, don't you know, is that, listen, you can take and you can shoot somebody with a fire arrow. It doesn't count towards your kills by fire. You can take and you can shoot somebody with incendiaries and put them on fire and kill them. It doesn't count. The only ones that count are the ones that you kill, enemies that you kill with a fire bottle. Those are the only ones that count. Oh, a level 27. Oh my goodness, then this is where you need to be. This is where you need to be. Acacia? Acacia? Is that it? Did I get that? Vexmore, howdy. Howdy, partner. All right, now listen, take a look at our Discord. Take a look at our Discord. You're going to be so happy with our Discord. Listen, and we're going to take and let you know, right? Oh, my goodness. Hey, get away from my wagon. Oh, I got to hit him. How about you, mister? And how about you, mister? And anybody else? We got somebody. Hey, buddy, you know, I gave you the opportunity. You could have run. You could have cut and run, but you didn't. Oh, you ain't going home now. All right, over on our Discord, it's all color-coded depending upon whether you're on Xbox, PlayStation, or a personal computer. And I'll tell you what, you'll be able to find people of like mind over that way. And because we're all gamers, we're not griefers. Now, that doesn't mean that we don't get a little, you know, keyed up and we don't get a little aggressive. That doesn't mean that at all. But we're not griefers as we know it. And know something. All right, let's get on in here. Let's get this turned in. Yeehaw! We got it finished up. Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to head on back to the Moonshine Shack. Oh, look, there's a legendary photo. We got to have a legendary photo today. Let me see about getting a camera in place, and maybe I can get that legendary photo. That's going to be that little old crazy whacked out coyote over there. I do believe it is. Maybe it's a little fox. I can't remember exactly what it was, but there it is right there. All right, let me see. What did that do? It didn't do nothing for us. All right, let's take it. What did that do? That didn't do nothing for us. All right, let's get turned around here. Oh, it did say a legendary photo, didn't it? Yeah. It says a legendary photo, so let's get on the hill here. Let's see if we can get anything going on now. What's going on? I don't have nothing going on now. Oh well. Where's it going on? Where'd the little thing go? Oh, there it is, over there. Oh, it looks like somebody's chasing it. Is that going to be it? Yeah, well, all right, so be it. It's gone in any event. We tried to get it, but we missed out on it. So I'm going to catch this old wilderness camp, and I'm going to try and get the Moonshine Shack right on back here, and we'll go back and we'll get some more moonshine going. Yes, we will. He crept. Now, I showed you how to get into this door, in through this door, get a daily challenge done. It's really quick. It's really easy. It will avoid you having to take and get drunk and, you know, backslap everybody and so on and so forth. You'll be able to really speed things up by doing it that way.
A good saying, huh?
Marcel's!
C'est parti.
Marcel's the man today. Let's give me some hooch that I can deliver.
This one will...
Fish supper. Everything is good. I hope it is with you, too. And no, I'm not eating fish for supper. I had that last night. I had some salmon last night. Yes, we did.
I would drink
Yeah,
this
that's what we
myself.
had. We had some salmon last night. Yeah, baked salmon. That's what I did. Baked salmon. All the herbs all over it. I hope it wasn't any relation to you. Yeah. I hope it wasn't. I mean, it could have been. All right, let's get this fella on out. We're going to go back to camp, and I'm going to order up a special horse. A special horse for a special occasion. That's what we're going to do. And I'm not even going to bother to ride a horse back to camp, even though camp is just down over the hill. I'm going to take and I'm going to go in style. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go in style. All right. Now what I'll do is I'll come over here, and you can see there's Milkshake right there. All right, so what I'm going to do to Milkshake is I'm going to, send him back to the stable. But before I do that, I want to make sure that, he feels good about doing it and let him know that he's done a good job. And I'll even take and brush him out a little bit so that he can go back there clean. At least I'll try to brush him out a little bit. Yeah. Well, we'll handle that. All right, now, Milkshake, it's time for you to go back. Get your rest. Yeah, get some rest if you don't mind. Let's see if I can get that prompt to come up. It's not going to come up, so what I'll do is I'll just order my horse out this way. I'll just send a smoke signal. That's what I'll do. Stables, horses, and owned horses. And let's bring out, let's see, Maximilian. Where are you? There's Maximilian. Let's bring out Maximilian. All right. Bye, Milkshake. You've been good to me. Thank you. Have a good time with the fillies. All right, let's see what we've got here. Now let's whistle up for this horse. Now this horse is Maximilian. All right, now Maximilian, that's what he's named. And what I did is I took and once I made my first million, I decided that I wanted to order up this particular horse right here. And let me just get him on out into a light right here. There he is right there, Maximilian. And I got him when I hit my first $1 million. Yep. And as you can see, he is a gold. He is golden. And if you look at this horse is exactly the way that you can find a particular horse such as this in real life. That's right. This is a Turkoman, is what it is. And they are known to have a sheen finish. It's almost a metallic sheen finish is what it's all about. All right, so we're going to use Maximilian today. And thank you for that, ECU Al. That's great. All right, now what I'm going to do here is I want to take and come over to weapons here. And I want to get rid of my toxic moonshine. A couple of them, just like that. So we'll just waste those like that. Maybe we'll create a toxic environment for the worms and the insects and so on and so forth. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come right back on over here and I'm going to hit my campfire here, and I'm going to craft out small game arrow. What? I don't have any? What's going on? I'll take the arrows. Yeah, one arrow, big deal. Tonics. Weapons. There we go. Toxic moonshine right there. That'll give me another daily challenge done. This is going to put me within 1 gold bar of reaching 10,000 gold bars. That's what it's going to do. Come on, let's get back out of here. Toxic moonshine right there, all said and done. And I got it, so I'm going to go ahead and mark it down. Now, I use a worksheet, as you all know. 2 crafted tonics right there. Now let's see where we're at. Look at that. 9,999.32. 0.32. So we've only got approximately 2/3 of a bar of gold to go, and we'll be at 10,000 gold bars. All clothes and horses in the game. Well, I can tell you this. Obviously, you can only have 10 horses at any one time. I don't buy or waste my money just to go through them right now. So the horses, the answer is no. The clothing, the answer is also no. But now that I've reached over $2 million, I've spent as much money as I can on clothing, and now I need gold in order to finish off a lot of the clothing. So that's in the process right now. We're in the process of acquiring all of the different outfits that are in the catalog. Now, I'm a cheap kind of guy, so I'm waiting for everything to go on sale, don't you know? Now, if it's on sale, I'll buy it. If it's not on sale, I'm not going to pay full manufacturing price. No way. I'm not going to do that. But I got to tell you, I own so much. It's just amazing. But I'll own more along the way, as you know. All right, so now let's see what we can do here. Let's see. We can 5 desert sage, hairstyle, horse appearance. Horse appearance. I don't need horse appearance. Look at this. This horse is beautiful the way that he is. Beautiful the way that he is. All right, so I'm going to take him, and I'm going to go on down to Tumbleweed, I believe it is. Let's see, what do we have to have here? 5 desert sage, yeah. So I'm going to go down to Tumbleweed. Now, before I go down to Tumbleweed, I'm going to put a marker out as to exactly where that desert sage is. And let's see, Armadillo and Tumbleweed. And let's see, that's going to be right in this area here. That's where the desert sage is going to be. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head on down there. I'm going to grab myself some desert sage, don't you know? Tumbleweed, there we go. Now, as you may or may not know, all of you, I'm also working on 2 other things at the same time. One of them is bow and arrow kills. I'm on my last reset for bow and arrow kills. I've got something like 500 and some odd arrow kills to go, in which case that'll occur quickly. All I've got to do is go into a call to arms once or twice, and I'll have all of my bow and arrow kills. Now, I see a collectible down there, so I'm going to go collect that. I'm going to go collect that before I go get that desert sage. All right, let's get on up here. Oh, it's not in here. Sorry, folks, I'm just breaking in on you. I just want you to know that I'm going to hit 10,000 gold today. Yeah, I am. Now, don't come looking for me because I'll have to kill you if you come pressing on me too much. If you start dogging me, that's what's going to happen. I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill you. I'll feel obligated to. I'll think you're after my gold. Now, I know what it is. I got another piece over here. Let's get this. It's going to be in front of the wagon over here. This broken down wagon right here. There it is right there. We got it. We got it. All right, now there's 2 pieces that I've picked up this morning. Only 2. But before the day's over, it'll be more like 30. Just doing it naturally without even trying that awfully hard. All right. All right, now we're going to go down and get that desert sage. And 1 of 3 coins taken care of right there. And I've got my weapons in place as I need them. I'm going to take myself some minty big game, yeah. I want to keep my health, up to snuff. I'm an old fella, and, I could catch a cold. I could get the flu. Anything could happen, don't you know? Yeah, and I don't want that. I need to stick around a little bit longer. Look! Well, that's not a hog. These are pigs here. Whoa! I don't mean to be shooting you, buddy. All right, we got a couple of pigs. So I'm going to take those pigs. Now, these are not hogs, so these aren't going to count for that daily of killing off 2 boar. This is not a boar. This is a pig. Yeah, a pig. Now, do you know when it becomes a boar? Do you know when a pig becomes a boar? A pig becomes a boar when it's wild. Now, so you can have a pig, and it'd be perfectly tame, and what have you. You could have it out in your pig pen. Yeah. And if the animal escapes and it's out into the wild and it stays out in the wild, then it becomes a boar. How long did it take to make 100K in this game? Well, it takes a while. There's no doubt, and particularly when you're new to the game. But this is what I would have to say to you. Alex Shire. I think I got that right. Alex Shire. Tell me, Alex Shire, do I have that correct? Or is it a K-Shire? No, that's a Ackshire. Ackshire. I guess that it is. Ackshire. Okay, so I'll tell you the best thing that you can do, and all of you people can do as well. You have to take and do dailies. That's number 1. Because that gives you gold, that gives you XP, and it just moves you on up, don't you know? And then what you have to do is you need to take and look at your dailies every month, see what the benefits are going to be, see what's double up or what's triple up, and then you have to just kind of take and beat it right into the ground. You just have to grind it, and you will take, and that will occur quickly. Hey, buddy. Somebody's riding by. Keep riding, buddy. Keep riding. All right, let's see what we've got right here. All right. All right, here's some desert sage right here. Now I can't pick it because I've got too many. So what I'll do is I'll eat it. So because in order to eat it, I have to pick it. So therefore, it's going to count. So there's a couple of blue sage right there. And there should be some others around as well. We'll see what else we've got here. I got some oregano. I need that. I need some oregano. So we'll take and we'll pick that up, don't you know? Now, for everybody that is over here that's on the raid, yeah, don't you know? Remember now that being a collector, collecting will rank you up faster than anything else. Yes, it will. Because it pays so well. So let me kick off this this marker right here. Boom, there we go. And I know that there's some other desert sage up this way. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to look for this desert sage up this way. And anytime that you need to find something, you need to know where something is located, just let me know. And I'll be happy to point it out to you on the map. Here's some more desert sage right here. There's another one. And another one. Okay. All right. All right, so what we need is, I think we need one more. What we got here? This is some mushroom. Well, I could use some mushroom in my satchel, don't you know? Yeah, the collector roll will get you to 100K pretty quickly. You're right, Blast Gordon. You're absolutely right. Because the collectors, the cards, the jewelry, it pays so much. And if you get a collector set, then it pays even better. Now I need to find one more desert sage out this way. There it is right there. Okay, boom. All right, desert sage all said and done. Bingo! All right, now watch this. Watch this, you ready? Now it takes me to 9,999.52. 0.52. We have less than a half a bar of gold to go. And then, oh, yeehaw! We're going to be at 10,000 gold bars. All right, let's see what else we can do while we're down this way. Anything else? A hairstyle, a panther, a shaky mission. Nothing much we can do down this way. Nope. I'm going to just move away from that individual that's there. In fact, I'm going to ride back up to Tumbleweed. And what I'll do is I'll just take, yeah, there's Tumbleweed over that way. I'll just take and ride on over that way. And I'll go into the stable because, let's see, was it something? Oh, yeah. Well, I don't really want to do the stable one for my horse because I like my horse just the way he is. So I'll just pass on the stable portion of the daily challenges for now until I change up horses. Maybe I'll do something like that later on. Come on, get on up there. Come on, get on up there. Oh, yeah, that's better. Good job, Max. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to get on over to the travel wheel. Now let's work our way through here. Says the dog. All right, here's the travel wheel right here. Oh. All right, where are we going to travel to? Well, let's see where we could travel to. Oh, I know what we'll do is we'll go down to La Grasse. Yeah, there's going to be some boar down there in La Grasse. Not going to be boring either. And let's see. Yeehaw, Blast Gordon. Yes, sir. Blast Gordon, he's from North Carolina. If you ever want to stop in and say hello to him, maybe stay overnight, just let me know. I'll give you his address. Yeah, he won't mind. All right, let's go see if we can find a couple of boar. And we can only hope that it's not boring. Oh, look, there's one right there, isn't it? What's that? Oh, that's a gator. Oh, I'm going to shoot the gator anyway. Oh, I started to let you know that the Wednesday night.
What did you do?
Uh-oh, we got somebody coming. Oh, that's Cub Bug. Howdy! Howdy! We all know Cub Bug. Let me see if I can get her into the posse. We'll do the posse. I'll start my posse. I'll reform my posse. And then I'll take and, let's see. Cub Bug. I think I'm open. I don't want to use my my drop down. I don't want people seeing what's going on here. So if you can, yeah, you go. There you go. All right, Cub Bug joined in. And what I'll do is I'll take and start a party. Just like that. And then what I'll do is I'll head on down to my posse here. And I'll go posse members. And then I'll take and invite accordingly. Oh, let's see. No, I want to add her to the invite to party. That's what I wanted to do. That's what I was trying to do, don't you know? All right, let's see what I can do. Now, members, I'm going to kick some people and make room for some others. And I'll leave ECUL. Who knows, maybe he can join me today, or if he's not working. And he'll be able to just come right on in, because what we'll do is we'll have a 10,000 gold bar party. That's what we'll do. All right, Cub Bug is over there, shooting up the place, probably getting some gators herself. That's what I'd say. Now I got myself an alligator skin on the back here, don't you know? Now it's not worth a whole lot, but any time that I go back to Crips, I like to go back with something. Yeah, I'd like to go back with something. Now we all know that Rockstar screws with us, now don't we? Oh, thank you so much, ECUL. I hope that you have a great day at work. Yes, sir. Yeah, get out of there as fast as you can, because, you know, in the long run, it's detrimental to your health. All right, look, there's a collectible over that way. I'm going to go over and collect it. It's going to be an egg. That's what it's going to be, an egg. Oh, somebody's been around because it's already on the ground. All right, so I'll just pick it up off the ground. That's what I'll do. By golly gee willikers. All right, just like that. All right, we need to find a boar or two. I think there's one right there. Oh, nope. That's a buck. It starts with the same letter. Hey. Come back. Come back! Yeah, that's better. All right, I want to skin this out. Nice buck. It's only a 1-star, but, you know, who's counting? No Rizzy Chris, all the way from Oregon. Good morning to the No Rizzy Chris. All right, so I've started to tell you about this story several times. Wednesday night, what a shootout we had. Want to go see a shootout? Go check it out. Try to check it out on YouTube for our Wednesday night stream. It was a good one. Yeah, and the reason it was so good is because they weren't cheating, and so therefore it made it decent. It made it decent. Now I am sorry to report that I died 12 times. Can you believe that? I died 12 times, but I killed 18 times. So I come out on the upside. I don't find any boar over here, but we all know that they're taking and nerfing it. We all know that now, don't we? Oh look, American bullfrog right there. I'm going to catch these little things along the way. Stick them in my satchel because I don't have much in my satchel. And as you can see, because I shot this frog, this bullfrog with a small game arrow, it was a 3-star. Yeah, I like it. I build up my 3-star so that when I need to turn in 6, I'll have them. See, they're enticing me with all of these gators. But what I'm really looking for is I'm looking for a boar or two. But at the same time, I'll take some smalls with my small game arrow. Like, for example, this rat that's over here. Come on, get on him. There he is. We got him. Any others around? You can have as many as a half a dozen up here. And that's only a 1-star. That must have been in poor health or something, I would say. That's what I would say. No collectible here, but I thought I see a gator over here on the backside. There he is right there. Oh! Well, I guess he got away, but he's carrying my lead with him. He's carrying my lead with him. Anytime you need any... whoa, there's another one right there. Got another one down yonder. We'll take the 2 of them while we can. We'll skin this on out. We'll get that gator tooth. Yeah. All right, look at that. Yeah, we got a gator skin. And it's a good one. Yeah, it's a good one. So I'm going to replace my bad one with a good one. My poor one. It's my... Hey! Maximilian! Listen, I know you haven't been out in a while, but get your sorry butt on over here. Look, I know you're running around today. All right, there's a good one. We'll replace the poor with a good. And, oh, there was a juvenile that was right here. We didn't get him. We got him that time. He thought the water was going to save him, but it didn't. And that was a juvenile, so it's only going to give me 1 big game. All right, I need myself a boar. Let's go over and get... Oh, look. What do we got here? Oh, there's a little old western toad. Now, that one was a 2-star. That was a 2-star right there. You know, like in 1, 2. We'll get these while we can. Maximilian, come on over here. Oh, and I was going to say, there's burdock root down here. There's burdock root all through this area here. So if you need some burdock root, then you know that there's some here. That'd be Bug over there with a light on. So you got a light around the horse's neck. A little bit of burdock root here, a little bit of burdock root there. It'll all add up. Well, you know what? We're all maxed out. Now let's see what this gator is. This gator is a poor, so we're going to go ahead and skin it up. Anyway you look at it. All right, let's throw that on down. What the? Well, look at that! The bug! The bug got a boar. Bug! Oh, look at that. A 3-star, no less. I'm going to go ahead and skin it up. Let's see if we can get it for skinning. Oh, look at this. 2 boar. I'll tell you what. That's awesome. Thank you, Bug. All right, there's 1 boar right there. See, while I was busy doing all of these incidental things that matter not so much as the boar, the Bug is out there collecting boar for me. Uh-oh. No Rizzy Chris. Woo! You missed 1. Gall dang it, says No Rizzy Chris. By the way, thank you for that bug. Appreciate that. Cub bug. Yep. And right there. Thank you. Thank you, Cub bug. Appreciate that. Yes, sir. All right, so now what does that do for us? 9,999.72. All right, so now what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and mark that off. 2 bore. Boom, just like that. Shaky mission. All right, I'll tell you what I'll do is I'm going to take and head on over to Emerald Ranch. That's where Madame Nazar is today. She's over in the Emerald Ranch area. We need to sell her 3 things. So why not go over and sell her 3 things? I'll sell her more than 3 things. I'll sell her whatever I've got. No, not a camp, not a wilderness camp nearby. Let's go on over this way and see. All right, so we'll have to ride back down to ride back down towards that travel wheel and see what happens. Now I've got to clean my horse off. Ride through the water. That used to work, you know. It don't no more. No, they changed it. If your horse was dirty, all you had to do was ride through water and you'd clean them up. That don't work like that no more. Now I think what I'll do is I'll go to camp first. That way I can turn in these few things that I have. Oh, there's a gator there. That gator didn't seem so happy now, did he? I'll go to camp and I'll turn in all of this stuff. Then we'll head on out to Emerald Ranch. Yes, sir. All right, camp. There we go, camp. I was hoping we could get to camp through a wilderness camp. Because no matter where you are on the map, if you use your wilderness camp, it'll only cost you $1 to get back to your main camp. That's all it'll cost you, $1. No matter where you are. All right, he's halted. Well, I got to do some materials right here. All right, look at all of the things I've got. I've got a whole bunch of odds and ends right here.
Very
Ooh,
nice.
even a 3-star. Oh, yeah, very nice, yeah. Keep racking it up, Crips. Keep producing, don't you know?
Yeah, anything's better than nothing.
Yeah, anything is better than nothing. I say that all the time. I'd rather have a piece of the pie than none of the pie. I'm going to just give them all that I've got, all that I can give them. And I'll even give them those tusks right there. And that looks, what is that? That's Cougar Fang. Yeah, I don't want to give that. All right, now I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to order supplies. That's what I'm going to do. I'll just let them order the supplies. I don't need to do anything today in the way of resupplies, so I'll just order it, be done with it. And now I'm going to head on out to Emerald Ranch. Yeah. Yeah, I got plenty of time. Don't you worry, Crips. Look, I'm the one that got you to $2 million so far, so I don't want to hear no more about it. Emerald Station. Here we go. As they say, it takes money to make money. You know, it's the cost of doing business, don't you know? Well, let's see what we got here. All right, we'll put that on. We'll ride on over here. We'll catch Madame Nizar. Excuse me, sir. And there's the good old Madame right there. Mazars, a pleasure to see you again this morning. I hope you are well. I got a few things I'd like to sell you, don't you know?
What have you found?
So there's one, and there's going to be several over here because I got a lot of
paid
eggs.
more for the whole
I got a lot of
set, you
eggs
know.
in my basket, and I want to get rid of some so I don't break too often
Here's
many
a
of
few
them.
of those. Another. Oh,
All right, look at that. That gold.
One more?
That gold went
Sure.
to 9999.92. So the next item, the next daily challenge that I do, yeehaw! It's going to put me at 10 grand.
That. But the whole set is worth your while. Alright, but it's worth selling these
I'll
as
sell
a
this
set,
stuff
you
down
know.
as much as I can. I need the money, don't you know? Yeah, I need the money.
But I will take it.
Well, I got the expense of a new addition I'm going to have to
pay
put
more
on
for the
that
whole
Rhodes
set, you
Bank
know.
just to carry all my gold and all my
That-
cash. Make sure I
But
got
the
it in
whole
one
set is
place and
worth
it's
your
safe.
while. Alright, but it's worth selling these as a set, you know. Not a bad find. Yes. It is worth seeking these
Keep
out.
selling. Keep selling.
That. But the whole set is worth your while. Alright, but it's worth selling these as a set, you know. Charming but commonplace. Quite mundane, but I will take it. Charming but commonplace. That.
As long as you
But
got
the
the
whole
money,
set
honey,
is worth your while.
I've got the items that I can sell you here. Yes, I do.
Quite mundane, but I will take it. Alright, but it's worth selling these as a set, you know. Charming but commonplace.
Now, I need to sell this, and I need to turn
I
this
paid
in so
more
that
for
I've
the
got
whole
myself
set,
some
you know.
pocket change,
Why?
don't you know, to buy up some of the
Mundane,
goods
but
that she
I will
has,
take it.
to keep me from having to spend a lot of time picking
But the whole
picking
set
herbs.
is worth your while.
You know, I offset, don't you know? I'll pick and I'll buy. I'll pick and I'll buy. Now, it looks like I've got her slowed down pretty good. So what we're going to do is we're just going to let that come back around. We'll let it relax a little bit. We don't want to take and overload her brain in calculating all that is coming to me. Nope, we don't.
Oh, you held on to that one, huh? I understand.
All right, there's the bug over there. Yep, there's the bug. 3 collectibles sold to Madame Nazar. That's what it is. Now let's see, what can I do here? Well, one thing I can do is go get these geese. There's geese around here. There they are. Well, there are a couple of them. We'll ride them down is what we'll do. Yep, you can ride them down. And I popped off 6 of them. Bug, go ahead and help yourself to anything that you find right here. Yeah, just help yourself. Take what you need. We'll skin them up. Yeah, I've got the bug with me, so go ahead and take what you need, bug. Well, what's happening? What's happening? What are you excited about, Scarlet? There's the bug. She's looking for more geese in the air. Gold, you say? You're gold, dang right it's happening. It's happening today. And anybody that wants to join in for the gold celebration, by all means, come on in. Because it's going to happen. The very next challenge that I do today, that's going to be the end of it. With the next challenge gives me 10,000 bars of gold. And then everything thereafter, I start spending on clothing, Scarlet. Yeah, clothing, don't you know? Max, yes, sir. Yeehaw! I'll tell you what. Let's see if we can get to 10,000 little old hearts over there on Tiki Talkie. Yeah, on Tiki Talkie. We can get to 10,000 loves. All right. Now, it was ECU Al's idea, Scarlett, for me to ride Maximilian. And so I'm riding Maximilian. I want to clean him up a little bit. I'm going to give him some yellow cake. Yeah, okay. Yeah, come on in. Yeah, come on in. Oh, look, player bounty. We got to take that player bounty, don't you know? All right, let's see if a player bounty comes about. All right, it did come about. It's Chris. All right, Chris. Where are you, Chris? All right, we got Chris down there. Yep. Tie him up. All right, we'll pick him up. We'll turn him in. Go ahead, pick him up. Throw him over your horse. Let's go turn him in. And I'll keep everybody off us. And no Rizzy Chris has joined. Nice little gift there, Chris. Nice little Chris. And guess what? This is going to give me 10,000 gold bars right here. Because today is a player bounty day for a daily challenge. So when this gets turned in, we're over 10,000 bars of gold. Yee-haw! Coming right up. Coming right up. Yes, sir.
You can throw that one right in there.
All right, let's see it. Let's see it. Is it going to happen? Is it going to happen? Is it going to happen? All right, there we go. And there's the .02. Let's take a look at it. All right, there it is. 10,000.12 bars of gold. Yee-haw! We finally got there, folks. We finally got there, and I'm loving it. Now I can take and go to the tailor shop, and I can spend some gold, as long as I don't go below 10,000 bars of gold. Yee-haw! We're finally there. All done legitimately. No gold glitches whatsoever. Just grinding, grinding, grinding. Working it, working it, working it. Thank you so much, Cub Bug. And I'll tell you what, you helped me get there this morning, so thank you very much for that. Yes, sir. Appreciate it. No doubt about it. Yeah, appreciate it so much. Yeah. And now I think it's time to go to the Moonshine Shack and have a drink or two. What do you think, Bug? Let's get on over there and let's have a drink or two. And let's get Chris on into the posse. I think he's into the posse now. There he is right there. Howdy, Chris. Yeah, listen, I gotta say, listen, we did it on your back. Yeah, we did. On your bounty, we did it. So listen, that's going to go down in history. That's what put me over the edge, is a bounty on No Rizzy Chris being turned in. All right, let's take and go to the Moonshine Shack. I'm going to buy everybody a drink. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Thank you so much, Bino. Yep, thank you so much, Bino. Tommy Daz, yeah. No doubt. I'll tell you what, I've had so many of you with me for over 3 years that I've been streaming now. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for being part of the Cowboy Strong community, where we're all for one, we're one for all, and if anybody messes with one, they mess with all. Yee-haw! Yes, sir. Now, Marcel, you stay working. You got to keep working. When you're done with that batch, then come on out. I'll buy you a drink. Yeah, I'll buy you a drink. Now, I'll tell you what. Go ahead. Step right up now. Step right on up here. I'm going to take and I'm going to buy you a drink. That's what I'm going to do. All right. There you go, Bug. Right there. There you go, Bug. And let's see. We've got to take and let's see. We've got to do another one right here for Chris. There you go, Chris. And I'll take one myself. Hold on. I'll take one myself. Self-serve. There we go. And listen, right here. There's cheers. Cheers to the Bug. Cheers to the No Rizzy Chris being with me when I hit 10 10,000 bars of gold, all earned legitimately. Absolutely. The only way to do it. Yeehaw! Let's have a drink. Oh, that was good. Anybody want another one? You want another one? Here, right there. Chris. And how about you, Bug? Maybe you want another one as well. Oh, I gave him two. I got to get back to you. All right, now let's try it. All right, now let me see if I can do that. Oh, what's going on? Come on, prompt. Where's my prompt? Oh, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. You know, I've gone into a lock mode. That's right. That's what's happened. I'm locked up. Can I move? Nope, can't move. Let's see what happens. Maybe I'm just so dumbfounded. I'm so shocked that I finally got there that I'm just, you know, I finally made it to 10,000 bars of gold. Yeah. Southern girls over there. No, I don't mind whatsoever, Southern girl. Come on in. I think you're able to come on in. All right, let's see if I can get off here. Nope, can't get off. Oh, dang it. I'll give it a minute. Well, we can chat it up a little bit. Now, while we're waiting. You know, Chris is trying to knock me out of my stupor state. My state of stupor. Yeah, I'm just thinking about all that gold. All that gold. My hands are on the counter. Just like that. Right on top of the bar. Just like that. And I'm just mesmerized by all the gold. I've got gold dancing through my mind. I've got gold dancing through my eyes. I got gold washing over my body, don't you know? I got gold. I could take a bath in gold now. I could be a money lender, you know, like Strauss. Yeah, I could do that. It could happen, don't you know? Right, Rack City? I know it could happen. Yeah, right? Tiago? Yeah, it could happen. Now let's see what I can do. Can I move now? No, I can't move. I'm still mesmerized by all the dang gold that I've got. I'm just thinking about it. You know, where am I going to store it all? Who's going to polish it all up? You know, is anybody going to come try to, you know, take it from me? What's going to happen? I got all these things running through my mind, and I'm just, you know, kind of locked right there. I hate to have to just take and slap myself in the face and go out and come back in. That would be too bad. Yeah, that's what it is, Tommy. You're right. Tommy Daz has got it. I've got gold fever. That's right. I've got gold fever. That's what's happening. Come on. Come on, old cowboy. Can you move yet? Yo, cowboy. Move it. I can't do nothing. I just can't do nothing. All right, I guess I'm going to have to quit on out and come on back in. Now that puts a little bit of a buzzkill on it, don't you think? Oh, dang it. No, it don't. I still have 10,000 bars of gold, no matter what. I'll have it tonight. I'll have it tomorrow. I'll have it next week. Yee-haw! 10,000 bars. There ain't nothing going to kill that buzz. No, sir. I can't move, so I'm going to buzz on out of here. All right, let's see what we're going to do here. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm going to cheers you. With a chug of root beer. That's the beer I'm going to have. Yes, sir. Might even get me some pizza later, don't you know? I think that would be good. That would be good to celebrate 10,000 bars of gold. Lace comes in and says, what do you want special? You know, because you reached 10,000 bars of gold. Pizza. Okay, she says. Now I'll get it for you. Next thing she says is, you know, what do you want special, you know, for Sunday dinner? Pizza. Okay, I'll get that for you, she says. And then on our anniversary, she says, anything special you want for our anniversary dinner? Sure, pizza. Okay, she says, and I'll get that for you. And then a Christmas dinner, and New Year's dinner, and Easter dinner. Pizza. Yeah, that's what we have. Yep. Now everybody, Katie, wonderful Katie, she just dances around from platform to platform to platform, And in her dance, she'll take and she'll put in different links and she'll pop all kinds of things in. And I happened to notice over here on YouTube, she just put up the link for the petition that's out there to be signed, asking Rockstar to, hey, pay some damn attention to us, will you? Now, everybody should be able to join in on me that was with me. So I'll just let them do their thing in that regard. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and get my wheel back in place. You never know, don't you know? Yeah, no, you never know. So what we'll do is we'll get that taken care of. Boom, I got that taken care of right there. Now I'm going to just take and see if I got any weapons that need to be cleaned. Nothing that really needs to be cleaned. Nothing serious in any event. So there it is right there. And so, yeah, listen, I reached 10,000 gold bars on the back of No Rizzy Chris's bounty. On the back of No Rizzy Chris's bounty. And we've got that clipped. So we'll see what happens with that. That'll be a clip. I can assure you that'll be a clip over on Tiki Talkie. I'm that guy. Joined. Okay, cool. All right, so as I was saying, now my posse's open. All right, there's Chris right there. Boom. Hi, Chris. And over here, this should be Bug right here. There's Cub Bug right there. Maybe others want to come in. Oh, who's coming in over here? Who's coming in over here? Southern Girl. Good day, Southern Girl. Howdy. I'm going to just make sure that my posse is up. And it's not, so I can open that posse now, or I can start that posse so that they can join in and enter. And that should be taking effect in just a minute. Here comes Chris right there. Here comes the Bug. And then Southern Girl. She should be there as well. And let's see if we can...
Morning, Cowboy.
Hey, good morning, Chris. Appreciate you being here. Hey, thank you. Listen, you're the man that put me over the top.
To be honest, I totally forgot about that. I had that bounty that I built up last night.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you, it worked out well. I mean, the player bounty popped up today as a daily challenge. So that's what made it right there. So that was cool. Thank you for that.
Mm-hmm.
Southern Girl, are you here? Did you make it into the party chat? There she is, right there. Yeah, she is. All right. Cool. Southern Girl made it. Chris made it. Cub Bug is here. And let's see. Yeah. I forgot where I was going with a lot of these things here. Let me go see Crips right here. See where he's at. Chris, he's only at 45, so he's not going anywhere soon. He's running a little bit behind time, and I don't know what I'm going to have to do with him. Maybe I'll have to carve off a piece of that gold and see if that'll stimulate him to work a little bit quicker, a little faster. That way we can make more money. All right, 10,000 bars of gold. I finally hit it. I've been working on that for a long time. Well, obviously, I've been working on it since day one. Since day one. And now I'm not going to let it fall below 10,000 bars of gold. I'm not going to let that happen. It took me too long to get here. And as you know, I always have said that I refer to these things as a score, kind of like an in-game score. And not that there really is an in-game score. There isn't. But in my own mind, there's an in-game score. And I make that score up via the level that you're at, the cash, the gold, the number of belt buckles you have, and the number of medallions that you have. So, Sailing Pixie, yee-haw! And let's see, Beano, yee-haw! Now, Katie McKean, she's looking for a little bit of horse sense. Now, I don't know that, giving you any horse sense is really going to, help you out. But I'm going to give it to you anyway. And then if it sticks, that's great. And if it doesn't stick, well, that's too bad. That's so sad. Maybe the next one will. I don't know. I mean, it could happen. So let's see. Regarding horse facts, for all of you out there that haven't been around in some time, or haven't been around at all, and this is your first time around, I got to get these. I got to get all of these E-rounds taken care of in case we go in and do something special here today, and that could very well happen. All right. Regarding horse sense, did you know that horses cannot burp, and they can't vomit? That's why they're so. What do I want to say? Audible on the backside, if you get my meaning. They're audible on the backside. So that's why, because they can't burp, they can't vomit. So it has to come out the other end. That's right. Horses can create up to 10 gallons of saliva a day. Up to 10 gallons of saliva a day. That's a lot of saliva drooling out of their mouths, dripping and dropping all over the place and all over you and everything else that's around you. That type of thing. So that can happen, no doubt. And horses can live up to 62 years. Now, hold on just a minute now. The average life expectancy of a horse is between 25 and 30 years. So you say to me, well, what are you talking about, badass? A horse can live up to 62 years. Well, I say that because there was one horse by the name of Old Billy. Old Billy. Old Billy lived 62 years, okay? So that's why I say it can live up to 62 years, although the norm is 25 to 30 years. And typically in the wild, if a horse is out there in the wild, their life expectancy is only 15 years. So there you have it. And the most loyal horse is considered to be the Morgan horse. That's the most loyal horse to mankind. And the other thing that I could mention to you too is that horses cannot breathe through their mouth. They only breathe through their nose. So that's the horse sense that I want to give you. And take it for what it's worth. Whenever you ride your horse, appreciate the different attributes of your horse. That's what I would say. I'm cooking up some horse meal right now for my horse. Now, I know it's going to go in one end and it's going to come out the other end no matter what. No matter what. Because horses can't vomit, nor can they they can't vomit. Well, there you go. All right, I got that taken care of. All right, we got some moonshine up there that's ready to go. But you know what I want to do? Is I want to just go consume it all. Yeah, Katie McKean is a horsewoman. Yes, she is. She's a horse kind of woman. That's right. Did you know that out in Colorado, for example, they still revere the horse to the point whereby they will not refuse anybody the opportunity to own a horse. If you own a piece of property, regardless of the size of the property, you have the right to own a horse. Now, you say to yourself, well, how are you going to feed the horse if you don't have a pasture to put him in? How are you going to exercise the horse? Well, they say that's up to you. But, if you treat it badly, they're going to come get the horse and they're going to come get you too. So, you can buy food and you can always take the horse and you can go out and you can exercise them on your own. And that's exactly what they expect. But the horse out in Colorado is still revered as a very, very important part of the history of Colorado. And rightly so. Rightly so. Now, I don't know that Rack City would want a horse, being from Boston. That would be pretty difficult to do. And he would only be making it tough on himself. Now, so there you have it. Now, No Rizzy Chris being out in Oregon, yeah, that's a perfect match. Perfect match. And, Katie McKean down in Florida, she's got some area down there to ride a horse, to, stable a horse, so to speak. So, yeah, I'm sure she could get it done too. And Rexity says he's allergic to them. So he's going to have nothing to do with the dang horses. No. Nothing to do with those dang horses whatsoever. All right. That's cool. Well, but remember now, and remember this. Horses have excellent memory. They have excellent memory. They're right up there along with an elephant. You know, like an elephant, they never forget. Horses are pretty much the same thing. They have excellent memories. So they can remember people, they can remember places, they can remember other horses, and that they have met over the years. They can remember it all. So if you treat a horse badly, trust me, that horse remembers and knows, and all I can say is watch out. Because if you've got a horse that has a little bit of vengeance in its blood, you could be in deep, deep trouble. Deep trouble. All right. That's what I got for you at the moment. Hey, listen, we got a wild animal kills challenge right here. I think we should go do it just for something a little bit different to do. Allergy search currently for horses, dogs, cats, and pollen. And won't be allergic to them in a few months. Well, that would be cool. That would be cool, Rack. And then guess what, Rack? Then you can own a horse. Yeah, you could own a horse. You could keep it right outside. Yeah, that would be neat. Oh, yeah. Let me just look and see if the guns are all in shape. I'll go ahead and I'll clean up this repeater. We'll clean up this repeater. Oh, today's a good day. 10,000 bars of gold. Yee-haw! All right, let's go to this challenge. I've got 2 minutes. Chris, you good for this challenge?
Yeah.
Bug, I hope you're good for the challenge. Yeah, Southern Girl, I'm sure she's good for the challenge. Yeah, there's the bug right there. Gives me a thumb up. Yeah, they do. They do. Did you know, for example, that a horse's hooves, the hooves of a horse, are made out of the same material that your fingernails are made from? Yeah, it's the same thing. Only it's much thicker, of course. Keratin is what it is. How about this? How about, did you know that horses only sleep, on average, about 2.9 hours per day? Yep. Foals and older horses, they sleep a little bit longer. The foals because they're growing, of course. And the old ones because, well, that's what we do. Right, Katie? You know, we say, gee, now's a good time for a nap. And then when I wake up, I'll just, walk out, see what's going on out in the house, or maybe out and about. And I might walk down to the mailbox and see what's going on for mail. And then I'll come back and say, well, I think now's a good time for a nap. And that's number 2, nap. And then sometime in the afternoon, I'll say, Lace, what do you say we go take a nap? Probably feel better for dinner. And we'll go take a nap. That type of thing. The Pineapple Prince Patrick. Been a while. How do you get 10,000? I've barely got 40. By grinding. Oh, I better get going. By grinding and also having 16,437 plus hours into the game. That's how I do it. Plus, I'll go to the benefits page, and anything that's paying double up on gold or triple up on gold, that's what I grind on out. Grind it on out. Uh-oh, I feel a hog here. I'm going to get my horse. Now we get a lot of people shooting a lot of things down here, but it doesn't matter whether they shoot them or not. It's not counting. It doesn't count until the timer comes on down. And let's see what we got here. And we get 23 seconds, and this will start. And it's off and running. It's off and running. And it doesn't matter how well you do, they're a lot of fun to be in and to participate in. And you constantly have to poke around and look around. It's mostly luck, I would say, but there is a little bit of skill, not a lot. It's mostly luck, positioning as to what you've got here, what you can shoot, what you can't shoot, and whether or not you're hung up in trees and whatnot. There's Chris. He's racking up some numbers. I can't seem to find a whole hell of a lot here. One thing that you want to do is make sure you're not following in somebody's footsteps, because if you do, you're not going to get a whole lot. And every now and again you can plod along and that person startled me to the point whereby I didn't expect him to be there. And I'll just ride the outer perimeters a little bit. See if I can keep my shooting clean, so to speak. Somebody is doing extremely well with jump with 20 kills. Now it's beginning to rain, which makes it a lot more difficult as well. Rain! The rain! How are you doing, Chris?
I don't know. It feels like it's all dried up. Like, I don't know how you guys still getting kills here.
Yeah, well, it's like I say, I think a lot of this is a little bit of luck, being in the right place at the right time. But I agree with you. I haven't seen a whole lot.
don't think I've ever seen it dry up this quick, this fast.
No, same. And that's okay, it's over. And there's another free roam event that we've completed. That is a 1 count. That's a 1 count towards your belt buckle and or medallion. And I'm loving seeing that gold pop up at over 10,000 bars of gold. Oh, look at that. Cub pulled that out. Good for her. 22 animals? Chris, you're right there with 8.
Hmm.
And Southern Girl right there in 3rd. Listen, our community swept the podium on that. Swept the podium on that particular event. Gotta like it. Now it looks like I've got a frozen screen here again. Oh, there we go. Finally.
That was my fault.
I think the computer was saying, "Huh? Let me record all of these scores." Yeah, 16,437 hours and counting. All right, everybody, make sure you get your wheel back in place.
There's a bounty.
Got to take that, of course. I hope it's there when I get done putting my wheel in place. All right, let's see. I don't have it on my screen, but that's okay. If Chris has it, then we'll go ahead and we'll hunt that bounty down.
If it pops.
If it pops, that's
Yeah.
right.
Oh,
If it pops.
this direction.
All right, nothing that I have that has come up to accept in the way of a bounty. But if I run into it, since Chris has taken it and he's accepted the bounty, then it'll pop off of me if I were to run into it. And I'll take a quick look at the map and see where it could possibly have come from. Well, we're right near Rhodes, so I think we can head over towards Rhodes. You can see Rhodes off in the distance right there, lit up.
Not over by Emerald.
Not at Emerald. Doesn't appear as though it's going to be here near Rhodes. And my horse is going to get that yellow cake today. That golden cake, he's going to get it all day today. My golden horse will get the golden cake. All right, let's see. I can't think of roads. Braithwaite, possibly down that way. I'll see if I can head on over to LaGrasse and see if anything pops. If I can get a wilderness camp. LaGrasse? Are we going to find that bounty? Well, there's a blueberry out there, but it doesn't appear to be that bounty.
Yeah, maybe you got away.
Maybe. Maybe you did, Chris. We can move on into Saint Denis area. I think that's Cub Bug up that way. We'll ride into Saint Denis. I'll ride down to the fast travel in any event, just to see if anything pops. And we got a blueberry off to the right. Now this right here, this mansion off to my left right here, this is where we will be having our contest tomorrow, our fashion contest.
Oh.
Oh, what was somebody messing with Cub Bug? And let's see if they, oh, let's see. All right, so we've got a, in red, we've got a level 6 and a level 4. And mind you now, in this game, red is dead. Not seeing anything pop down this way.
Don't be aiming your gun at me, sir.
I'll tell you what, I wouldn't even tell him that. If that gun come up,
Oh, I killed
goes
him.
the weasel.
I killed him.
Okay.
Coming around the corner, and he pulled his rifle right up on me.
Nothing I've got going on down
Little
this way.
blueberries are spicy this morning.
Oh, Grandpappy Pappy is up again. Let's see who Grandpappy is. Oh, that level 4, Grandpappy. Well, what do you think, Chris? Doesn't look like we're going to find him.
Nope.
Doesn't look like we're going to find him. And that's okay. We can't always get what it is that we want. If we did, everything would just become bland. Just become bland, it would. All right, well, listen, one thing that I've got ready to go here, we could take and, I'm waiting for a specific thing to pop up. I'm hoping that probably within the next 30 minutes, we should be able to get a Fool's Gold pop up. And maybe even in between a salvage event that we can go to. So that would be good. Let's see, I want to put, oh, I got a pen that just went dry. And I guess it's time for a new one. All right, I marked that out. All right, so I think what we're going to do here is let's just take a minute, go make a little bit of money, and we'll go to the Moonshine Shack. It doesn't take long to deliver that up. We'll deliver it up, put a little bit of change in our pocket, and then we'll be looking for player bounty and or Fool's Gold and or salvage, the salvage event. And if we don't get that, then we'll just move on and we'll do ourselves some bounties within. Nope, the bounty never did pop, Katie. It never popped at all.
This batch is perfect. We can ship
It's
it whenever
perfect,
you like.
says Marcel. Bert Higgins, I don't think so. I don't want to do it. All right. Eddie Bray. We'll take it to Eddie Bray. Eddie Bray would be willing to pay some reasonable money for
You are
some decent
ready to
hooch.
drive, yes? Our clients are a little impatient for sure. We wish to make a good impression. These customers have shown
Gen
they
T,
have some,
good day.
taste.
Jay,
Their
good day.
palate is simple, of course, but given their lack of culture,
And
I have
X
to
Phoebe.
admit that they
day.
have chosen well.
Yeah, I
These,
think they've chosen well too.
jugs will arrive quickly and in one piece. Yes?
I hope so. Yes, yes, yes. By all means, yes. Whew. We got a lot going on here. All right, let's get on up to the cabin. Now I'm going to run off this direction. I'm going to circumvent the possibility of going through that very rocky area and then having to stop for the government people that are out there. The ATF, the beginning of ATF, alcohol, tobacco, firearms. It would be the alcohol portion of the ATF. But we'll get it done up. We'll put a little bit of change in our pocket, cover some expenses this morning. Maybe cover some expenses of travel. Who knows? And I have with me today Cub Bug, Southern Girl, and No Rizzy Chris. Look out, buddy, coming through. I'm gonna bump him. Yeah, we'll put him down. Yeah, he's gonna mouth off a little bit back there, but you know, hey, listen, just make way. And there it is. It's been delivered. Yes. Oh, yeah. There's a collectible and there's salvage coming up as well. All right, let's take and see what we can do. We'll take this alcohol. Bingo. You just run around trying to collect the collectibles. You'll be able to see them. And you'll be able to see where they're at. Then you have to go, you know, fight, you know, other people to get to them. Can they get there first? Or, you know, that type of thing. Invites. We got 2 minutes for this. So I wonder if I've got enough time to go back and get Marcel's going in that 2 minutes. Let's see. I'm going to take the Wilderness Fast Travel right here. And I think I can get back to the Moonshine Shack, get Crips going on another batch of hooch, and then get ready and go to the salvage event that's popping up. Now this salvage event that's popping up, it's going to be somewhat self-explanatory, but know this, Southern Girl, if you get killed, you're out, and you have to just watch the rest of the event. So make sure that you juice yourself up, because there will be plenty of opportunity to get killed by AIs in here. All right, come on, let's go. Come on, let's go.
This one will
Hurry.
punch hard. Yes,
taken
this
care of.
will work. Now we give it
Yes,
time.
this will work, says he. All right, now let's take a look and see. Oh yeah, we got plenty of time. All right, now I can run out and do this.
Goodbye.
Well, this will be a good experience. It'll give you a little knowledge. You gain more and more knowledge as time passes as to what's going on with these guys and with these events. And let's see, we've got 45 seconds. Now I'm going to take us in towards the end of the count so that we don't have to hang around too awfully much in there. Although I guess on salvage it doesn't really much matter. We're unable to be killed by other players that are playing this event. And mind you now, folks, it's going to give you a 1 count for your free roam events. And there is a belt buckle and a medallion for doing these. So yeah, get in, get them done, make it happen. And then after this, I believe it's going to be Fool's Gold, if I recall correctly. Leighton is over there on TikTok. Yep. All right, let's see where we're at. Which way is the river flowing?
River's flowing to the right.
Yep. All right, let's go do it. Oh, what a swim that was! Did you see that dive, folks? I'll tell you what, when have you seen a dive like that from a horse? What a dive! Let's see, that was good for a clip, I do believe. I'll take the time and clip that one. Man, that was beautiful. That was a beautiful dive. Right over the horse's head, you know, right along just like I was flying, like Superman, and then right into the water I go. Oh, we got some boys back here. Hey, what's going on? You ain't getting away with nothing. Put you down. I'll kill them all. Kill them all, I say. And then I'm going to loot them, because whatever you get in this game, you keep. You get to keep it. Look at that. I shot him right in the right eye. Oh, that's the left eye. Sorry about that. Shot him right in the eye. And I picked up a silver belt buckle out of that. That's a good thing. Okay, Maximilian, let's go. Horse diving. Yeah, that would be a great event, wouldn't it? All right, we got a lot of bodies down right here. And there's a coin that I just was able to find. That's a cool thing. Now you're looking for, you know, something nice to give to somebody for a little gift or whatever. Go on over to our Discord, take a look at our merchant channel, and you'll find people like Katie McKean that's, you know, selling off some beaded goods that she hand creates herself, and her dream catches. Her dream catches are absolutely second to none. Second to none. You'll also find over there, for example, Slayer Brooks selling off some air fresheners, automobile air fresheners, or any kind of air freshener for that matter. It doesn't necessarily have to be for an automobile. So they'll be over there. And then you'll find, you'll also find that is part of our stream, somebody like Jay Shredder. Jay Shredder owns a used car dealership and muscle car dealership. It's kind of one and the same. He sells late model cars, and he sells a lot of muscle cars. So if you're looking for a muscle car or a late model car, get a hold of Jay, because the fact of the matter is if need be, he can have it shipped to you. Yeah, he can have it shipped to you. And you can check out his website. He'll show all of his automobiles over there, and he has some nice stuff. I got to tell you that. Some nice stuff. So. All right. It looks like all I'm doing is looting. That's okay. I'll take the loots. few kills, a few loots. And let's see. And you can go outside of the yellow splotch that's up there. You'll know it when you're approaching the boundaries because it'll all turn black. And I've been drawn off this way by a little opaque dot over here that basically saying that if I come over here and I find this AI, he will have a collectible on him. But I don't find him. But yet I do find a chest over here. So maybe that's it. Now, let's pull that out. Anything here? Nope, nothing. Hey, what are you doing? All right, let's loot them up. All right, there's some alcohol that I was able to just pick up, and that gives me my 3 alcohol bottles today for collectibles. So that's cool to be able to get a collectible or get a daily challenge completed while doing a salvage. So alcohol done. All right, 4 minutes to go. How you doing, Southern Girl? And we'll ride down over the hill, get closer to the water. Nothing out that way, so I'll turn and head back towards the fields of collectibles. Yep, sometimes that happens. I've got something going on my detector here that I'm looking for, but can't quite hone in on it. So I guess I'm going to let that go. There comes a point when you just have to say, enough is enough. And we put 3 more of these dudes down. See what they have on them. Gold tooth. Now I noticed that we've got about 2 minutes left. We'll just have to see where that takes us. Okay, look at this. There's a collectible way up here. Way up here. I doubt if anybody's even been up this far. And you can see right there, you can see the dark edge of the border of this. So right along the border, nobody's been here. So I'm going to go ahead and pick up this collectible right here. I'm going to have to remember that for next time. It turned out to be an arrowhead. Now, I'm way off from other people running the edge of the border. And got time for these.
Gonna leave you with the dog, son.
Cut you to pieces, you son of a bitch!
You ain't doing any such thing, buddy. Take that, you dirty dog. "30 seconds to go. We're nearing the end of this ordeal. And there's Maximilian. Get back on him and ride. And the countdown is about upon us. And that is a salvage mission. That's a salvage mission right there. Whoa! I found 3 collectibles. But I had one hell of a dive. One hell of a dive. All right, congratulations, Chris. Good
Thank you.
job on that. Yeah, nice. That'll go towards Chris's belt buckle for a number of wins, winning a free roam event. Belt buckle and medallion for that too. It's good for about anything, almost anything you could find that you'll have a belt buckle and medallion for. Shooting somebody, shooting another player in the back. There's a belt buckle for that. Okay, let's go screen.
It's somebody that has to hit continue.
Yeah.
We got 3 out of
Somebody's
4.
not hitting it. There we go. Okay. Jill Fleming, good morning to you. Appreciate you being over there. Oh, that's cool. We ought to play together sometime then, Jill. That would be great. You and yours, and me and mine, and maybe do a call to arms or something like that. That'd be fun. Yep.
I'm on a horse.
And what we're going to do is we're going to make sure we get our wheel back in place. And back in place it's going to go, because I think we've got coming right up a Fool's Gold. There we go. Now what we're going to do on Fool's Gold is anybody that gets the helmet, we're going to surround that person. And we're going to let that person get as many kills as possible, because that's what counts. You got to have kills while you have the helmet on. And then from there, if you let him go ahead and kill, and let's say he makes a mistake and he gets killed, well then you're right there to kill the individual that killed him and pick up the helmet that he dropped. That's the whole point behind that, so that we can take and cover ourselves completely. I haven't figured that out quite yet, Vortex. I'll be working on that this week, and that next milestone will be published accordingly. Just as soon as I can figure out what the milestone is. Yeah, once I know what the milestone is, I'll put it up there, and that way everybody will know. But my guess is it's going to be a lot of little milestones at this point. Although I got to tell you that I've been toying with the idea of role playing, and what we'll do is I'll talk with Katie at some point, and we'll start asking a bunch of questions so that we can get some answers, with the idea that we can figure out what it is that the community likes and wants to see and do, that type of thing. Now I'm going to go right to my mortar and pestle so that I can go ahead and outfit my weapons with anything that I might need for the Fool's Gold that's coming up. It should be coming up, that is. I'll do these, there's something wrong with that girl. Yes, sir. I've determined that. Yep. There's an individual that is manic. Yep, they're definitely not depressive. 100% manic. Now, all right, we got a little bit of red up there. Oh, yeah, nice spin. Nice spin. All right. I'll take out that individual. Oh, I probably should have left it for Bug to run over, because the fact of the matter is you can actually kill enemies with a coach or a wagon, and there's a count for that. There's a belt buckle for it. Yep, belt buckle for it. I'm going to loot them. 7 cents. It all counts. It all counts. Tim Bremer is over there. Timmy just joined in. Good day, Tim. Thank you for joining in. This is Cowboy Strong. Yeah, we're a gaming community. We're all for one. We're one for all. You mess with one, you mess with all. And we never surrender. No, sir, we don't. What is that? Oh, that's a cormorant right there. I don't need him, so I won't kill him. I'm just hoping that that's going to pop up. If it's going to pop up, it's going to pop up in the next 4 minutes or so. So I think what I'll do is I'll look and see if I can find a wilderness camp and head back to camp and get done whatever I need to get done while I'm waiting for that to pop up.
Welcome back.
Yeah, welcome back, says Chris. And I'll even go to my lockbox and, top everything off, so to speak.
Wilderness camp is open for anybody.
I get a lot of peaches, Chris. That's what I get, a lot of peaches.
Peaches ain't bad.
Fruit. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. They're not bad.
I like peaches.
I like peaches.
Your flag's down, by the way, Cowboy.
Oh, it is. All right. Let's see if we can fix that. All right. Let's see if we can get that fixed. Down to camp. And now it is raising. Not that that does a great deal of good, but you do get some protection from it. Yep, I just don't know what it's going to be, Vortex. I'd like to do something with it. I'll think of something, even if they're minor milestones. Looks like I'm done with all of the things that I can craft. I wonder where I am as far as don't kill. I've been killing, so my guess is that I'm a long way from getting that done. Ooh, I'm not. I don't have that much more to go. So I just won't kill any animals. I've only got a few minutes to go. By not killing animals, I'll get one more daily challenge done, one more nugget of gold, and then it starts building so that I can spend that gold down at the tailor shop and buy up some of that stuff that that I've been putting off from buying because I didn't want to spend the gold. But I'll keep my 10,000, and anything over that I'll go ahead and spend. And I probably should check. I could check. Let me go back here. I could go on to my my app that I have on my phone and check and see what's coming next. Let's see what's coming next. Free roam events. let's see. We just finished with salvage. Oh, the next one is. Oh, that might be a different group. Well, then, okay. Yeah, coming right up in the next minute will be Fool's Gold. So make sure that you've got all of your weapons cleaned. That you need cleaned. There it is. Fool's Gold is right there. So we called that one right down to the moment. And now we're going to go in, and you're going to see we'll have about 3 minutes to get something done that we need to get done. We've got 2 minutes and 45 seconds to go. We'll be going into Fool's Gold, and I'm going into Fool's Gold at the very last minute because I don't want to be in there fighting and using up all of our ammo prior to the event actually starting. Now, we've got a good group of people here, so we should be able to, at some point, get that helmet, put it on, and be able to defend it and win this match that's coming up. We should be able to, but you never know. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I mean, you can Google the number of people that are still playing. There's a lot of people playing, Mr. Crow. I suggest that you come in and try it, because here's the deal. You can go in and you can buy it month to month, in which case you buy 1 month, you don't like it, you don't buy another one. Or you can buy it over a 6-month period of time and get a discount. But personally, I've been playing online since the very beginning, since beta days. I have no problem whatsoever of recommending RDR2 online. I love the online. Way more than story, that's for sure. All right, minute 27 seconds. Now, if you were to go to Google and you were to say, number of active players in Red Dead Redemption Online, it'll give you all of the stats from month to month to month. And there's still a fair number of people playing. Surprisingly so, considering we haven't had anything going our way in several years now. Regarding Rockstar, that is. Now, we've had some minor additions, but nothing to speak of. You know, we've had some scalding contracts added. We've had some call to arms added, that type of thing. All right, we've got 35 seconds to go.
Alrighty.
And we're going now.
Bought all the vests that I could that are not gold.
Now, what was that?
Oh no, I was just saying I bought all the vests in the catalog that weren't gold.
Oh,
on
I got
sale.
you. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. That's what I do too, is I buy on sale, Chris. Yep.
Scarlett's favorite thing, buying stuff on sale.
Yep, buy it on sale. It goes twice as far.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now as a posse, we'll group up in here. Oh, it's an in-town one today.
These are going to be using rooftops.
Yeah, but can you really do anything rooftop in here on a Fool's Gold? I mean, if once you get the helmet, yeah, you might. If you can get to a rooftop thereafter. All right, there's 3 of us here that are grouped up, and we're going to work hard towards that that helmet when it comes about. It's another minute.
I think that guy has a dino bow, so be careful.
Okay.
That guy had a bow out, so I'm assuming he'll probably be running dino.
Yeah, that's what I would assume as well. We do have a it looks like a, no, it's not a posse. But we do have an 808 in level 808. And that 808 is M. Cree. Okay, get ready for the helmet.
Oh, they're both
Alright,
over
you're
to
down
the
this way.
right. Nice. Yep, somebody's got one helmet already.
Okay, here's the other one right around the corner here.
Don't worry, cowboy.
All right, get ready to
I got it.
grab that helmet.
Got it.
All right, I was there. All right, now we've got both helmets, folks. Now the question is do we want to defend from a particular corner? Do we want to go to a rooftop? What do we want to do here? That's up to you guys.
Trying to
We
think
can
where
play
to
this
go.
out any way you want. But I think what we need to do is we need to stay together on this.
Stay behind wagons, I guess. Best cover.
Yep.
It's fine. Hide behind a wagon. Wait them out.
Well, let's see what happens. See if we can pick one off as they come. See if we can do that. We'll watch the map. And we've got 3 minutes to go. And it seems like we're the ones that are on the hunt.
This guy to the far left.
Good job, Chris.
Cowboy, one coming behind.
Okay, see him.
Got him.
Good job.
Behind us, Cowboy.
Yep. Good job. Where are they going to come from? We've got 35 seconds to go. And that's it. It looks like it's over. And we held it from the beginning, and I just got a don't kill for 24 hours as well. So yee-haw! Congratulations, Chris.
Yep, you too.
And thank you for the support, Cub Bug, and also Southern Girl. Appreciate the support. And there you have it right there. Good on everybody. Let's get out of here. No, those can be a lot of fun. Everybody make sure you get your wheel back in place. And at the same time, keep an eye on that mini-map as you're doing so. We don't want any surprises. Oh, we are? Okay. All right, that should populate, though. It should populate. And you can see right there, myself level 1000, Southern Girl a level 447, No Rizzy Chris a 363, Cub Bug a 200. Congratulations on making the 200 club a Cub Bug. It's always a good thing. And we'll just wait and see if this is going to populate. It hasn't populated so far. Crazy Bosley's with us. Good day, Crazy Bosley. I guess today, right now, would be a good day to go on into racing. So let's take and change our cards around a little bit. Make them good for horse racing.
Oh, yeah.
Friends for life is what it is what you're looking for. And also never without one. I've got that in place. Let me know when everybody is ready.
I'm good.
Okay, Chris is good. Southern Girl, you ready to go? And I am certain that Cub Bug is ready, so quick join. All right, she said she's ready to go. Race series, here we come. Well, hopefully you can win again today. Chris Green, Henry, Charles Saylor, and Cheese Moose. Appreciate you being here. Daniela, appreciate you being here. Howdy, partners. And Radicalized Aunt. Radicalized Aunt.
So we just got thrown into it. All right.
Yep, we did. Oh, I gotta swing back and shoot that one. See if we can get back on target here. It looks like this one here is the river one up in Big Valley.
Crap. I'm over that. Nope. Someone's shooting.
Yeah, I see him shooting there. I rode right on
Cub
by him.
just took him out.
She's pretty damn good, huh?
I don't know if she meant to do that on purpose, though. I'm being shot at.
Oh shit, I got thrown off. Still got thrown off. That was bad. Right there in second place. Should have been an easy second. And kept getting thrown off so that I couldn't hold the target in place. And, was able to get a four. Still not so bad on a drop in. So let's see. Chris got second. Cub Bug got third. I got four. Southern Girl is in seven. We'll see what comes next for a race. Yeah, the slightest little bump, just as you're ready to aim, can throw your aim so far off. Hey, Vengeful Cowboy over on TikTok. Good morning, Vengeful. Alexander Van Wink. Alexander Van Wink. And Zopound. Zopound is over that way. Opossum. Hope all is well with you down there in Louisiana. That's where the Vengeful Cowboy is from, Louisiana. Down there in Cajun country. Blackwater. I'm going to go ahead and get all my purchases, mostly dynamite and fire bottles. And let's see what I've got for a horse that I'll be riding. Milkshake is cool. Bolo is cool. I'll take Bolo on this one. This is Blackwater Open. And you can see, let's see who is here. Who is that right there? That's Southern Girl. And No Rizzy Chris. and Cub Bug. And the rest, they're not part of us, so. We'll just have to see how this plans out. 3 times the gold, 3 times the cash in racing for the rest of the month. No, this is just an open race where you just have to go through the signal fires. Now, anytime you want to know about a race, all you have to do is go down to Game Details and click on it, and it'll give you a pretty good idea as to what you're going to be dealing with in this race. No problem. No problem. No problem. No problem whatsoever. Ragora, thank you kindly, sir. Appreciate that. Doing pretty good. I hope you are as well. Appreciate you being here on this wonderful, wonderful day. That's what it is. It's a wonderful day. It's a Friday. Thank God it's Friday, right?
Right. Easter weekend.
Yep, Easter weekend. That's what it is.
And for any of the wrestling fans out there, it's WrestleMania weekend. Wow.
There you go.
Might be that.
What happened, Chris?
That took me out.
Oops.
She didn't turn quite quick enough.
Yep.
Took a late turn there. Okay, I'll get a third out of it. I didn't know she was so aggressive.
Yeehaw! Yeah, an aggressive individual in all missions. Just out there, going for it. Don't you know? Ant in his pants is with us. Appreciate that, Ant. Oh, we got a few shooters here. We got somebody holding the line and shooting up the place. All right, let's see what it looks like. Yeah, look at that. 10,001 bar of gold. Even. 10,001. So now I got a whole bar of gold I can spend on clothing down there at the tailor.
I was gonna say, what are you gonna spend that 1 bar on?
I don't know. I think I'll let it build up to probably 8 or 10 before I go spend any. All right, let's take a look and see what this does for us right here. And let's see, I did a 120.15 against Cubs 120.26. So 11/100ths of a second. Chris come right in behind that. So we did sweep the podium on this one. That's a cool thing. Southern Girl in 6th, cool. It's not last. So there you have it. $16.23 in cash, 288 XP, no gold. No gold on this race. And that'll be no gold for anybody. Don't forget, everybody, tomorrow morning is going to be our Easter fashion show. That will start at 9 a.m. and it'll start from, the mansion down there in Saint Denis that's along the swamp right there. It's a big, beautiful mansion. Probably the biggest, the nicest in the entire town. I think the mayor of Saint Denis lives there. It looks like Geeky. It looks like Geeky joined. Howdy, Geeky. And this is a target race, Blackwater. Now this one's different. This one we're going to have to shoot targets, and we're going to have to shoot them all clean in order to be able to lead the pack on into the Saint Denis, the La Grasse area. Who are you looking to kick? Who you want
That's
to kick?
the guy that was shooting Southern.
Okay. I'll be able to support that. Muno Gustav. Yeah, I mean, shooting has always been available in the racing right from day one. I don't particularly care for it, but, some people feel as though they have to do it. I'm more interested in the thrill of the race than I am in shooting. Now, if you want to shoot, yeah, go over to the showdowns and so on and so forth, and shoot your heart out. Fact of the matter is, anybody can shoot somebody in the back, in a race. There we are sitting right there on those crates. We're going to get up and get going here for a long. Oh, there we go. Jack Mick 2013 is over yonder on TikTok. Appreciate you being here, Jack. Did you slip out the back, Jack? All right, we are mounting. Oops joined us. I wonder if that was an oops. We're off. All right, let's get this bow out. Make sure that it works. I guess it does work. It should stay out now.
shit. Cowboy right in the
That's
back
okay.
of the head.
I'll tell you what, you owe me a hat, mister.
I do.
I'm not going to be able to go back and find that hat. And now it's got an arrow sticking out of it. You're fine, Chris.
I screwed up and missed a target. That's what I get.
Oh, no, we had to go that far.
Yeah.
Was it because of my head?
No. Probably karma because I hit you in the back of the head.
Oh, I missed that target. There we go. All right, Cub Bug got a first out of that. I got a second out of that. So we have 2 on the podium. Let's see who's going to get 3. Oh, Chris, it looked like you had it and then lost it.
Fine. Oh, we still got it.
All right, good job. All right, so we swept the podium on that one. That's always a good thing, don't you know? Southern Girl coming up. Hit that target, Southern Girl. Popo. Shoot it, shoot it, shoot it, quick before it runs out. Good job. RYU Ironside. Howdy, partner. Coda. Howdy.
Outside is in here, huh?
Yep. On TikTok.
Oh, on TikTok.
Yeah. What? You know, he's over there. Dr. Bodiff over on TikTok. And there you see it, Cub Bug, right there. 0.24 gold on that one. That's almost a quarter of a bar of gold. That's cool. That's what I got. Now, Cub probably made a little bit more than that, usually anyway. 1524 in cash, 345 XP, and time to move on. Here we are, Blackwater. Open race. Again. I might try this one with a different horse just to see what the outcome is going to be. I'm going to try that little horse, that little black horse called Mrs. Diablo. We've got a whole minute to go here. We'll take and ready up as best we can. Players. Southern Girl, right there. No Rizzy Chris. Cub Bug. And it's time to mount up. Yeah, we did sweep. Love it when a plan like that comes together. Boblin the Goblin is over there on TikTok.
That's the name.
Boblin the Goblin. And how about, it looks like Aurelio Ortez. Good day. Aurelio. No Rizzy Chris on my left, and just behind him is Cub Bug. Oh, Chris, that was my fault.
Yeah, it was.
I tried to do a shortcut, and it just carried me way out into the road.
Third time.
What surprised me is that little horse had such an impact on that bigger horse of yours.
See if I can get third again. Probably not. Ahead of me. There's one.
Yeah, anytime that you take and make run these bushwhacks or take and
I got
cut
second.
corners.
Holy crap!
Good job, Chris. And we swept it again. It was myself in first, No Rizzy Chris in second, and Cub Bug in third. Another sweep. Awesome. Yee-haw! What I did is I went for that shortcut, Chris. I got by the pole, but then there's a little hitching post right there as well. I clipped that hitching post, and it careened me off in that hitching post out into the road, and it hit you and knocked you down. But I couldn't stop to pick you up, Chris. I had to keep going, don't you know? Vexy joined over there on Tiki Talkie. And so did Kara. The one and the only. It looked like Neville Lonely. One and the only. Only the lonely. there it is. A nice podium sweep once again. And myself, No Rizzy Chris, and Cub Bug right there. Southern Girl was 7th. And let's see, what did we get there? $16, 300 XP. All right, somebody call it. What do you think the next race is going to be, Chris? Southern Girl,
Valentine.
what do you think it's going to be? Valentine, says Chris. All right, let's see how good it Chris is. Maybe he's clairvoyant.
I doubt it.
Coming to him. It's coming to him. It's coming to him. It's going right there. Getting right in his head. Here comes Valentine. Here comes Valentine. Oops. Howdy. Flatiron Island Loop. A good race.
Yeah.
A good race.
I was kind of getting hopeful when I saw Burntown there. I was like, oh, maybe I am right.
Just interesting the way that those photographs roll around. It led you to believe one thing, and it slapped you with another. Well, folks, I got to let you know, though, that No Rizzy Chris will be forever joined with me, being the player bounty that I took in to get my 10,000th bar of gold completed, because it was a daily challenge today, player bounty. And interestingly enough, he had forgotten that he actually had a bounty on himself. But the moment he come in, he popped off, and we just took and boloed his sorry butt and took him in. But we took him in gently. We didn't want to rough him up too badly.
No.
Badger McKean says, blow lace a kiss.
I can't believe I missed Wednesday's stream. I feel bad because now, like I said, my streak ended at 180.
Yeah, Chris, yeah. I know you wanted to get to...
I wanted to get to a year's
right.
worth, yeah.
Yeah.
That's okay,
Yeah,
6 months.
That's a hard hit.
6 months is going to be hard to beat. So.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it is. All right, I've got that little black devil with me again. And this is Mrs. Diablo.
Okay, I'll try it again. There we go. Turn.
Oh, I got nailed. Somebody turning late. Oh, you got it, Chris. Run with it.
We'll see, this person next to me has a pistol in their hand. I don't like that. Bumper the wrong way once.
What's happening to it, Southern Girl? That's because you're mashing the A button too quickly. I tried to make a turn there as I was talking to Southern Girl and run right into the bow of that boat. But what happens is you cannot spam or touch the A button until the number 1 comes up. If you're doing it on 2 or 3, it will automatically cause your horse to rear up.
Okay, for a second.
Now I don't think I can catch everybody up that way. I think I took too hard of a hit back there. Although I do see everybody, so I can see you up there. Maybe I can catch you.
And don't forget to turn here.
Well, at least I was able to come back for a third. Now can I hold it? Somebody went for a shotgun, didn't make it. And it looks like we can possibly sweep this race again. And yes, sir. Yee-haw! Another community sweep. That's what it was.
I know. I should be ashamed, Scarlett, for letting my work interfere with my goals.
Yeah, bad on Chris. Bad on Chris. Mulmer, good day. Micah Bell, hater, good day. Just a Guy and Dexter Morgan, good day. Andrew, good day. Not Michael, good day. Yeah, good job, Chris. Good
Thank
job.
you.
And let's see right there. A 404.14 against a 404.26 against a 405.62. I was lucky to get back to podium. There you have it. 0.24 gold, 1503, and 335 XP. We will be back here tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. We'll run right on through until 11 a.m. And tomorrow there is going to be the Easter fashion show. There'll be a prize given out for the best male dressed and one for the best female dressed. So that ought to be interesting. The fashion show will actually start at 9 o'clock in the morning. And it will start in Saint Denis, in one of the mansions down in Saint Denis. This is Manzanita Post. It's a great race right here, but it's one that I'm not going to make because it's time for me to move on to real life. And so I want to thank the Southern Girl for being here, Cub Bug for being here, No Rizzy Chris for being here, and most of all, folks, I want to thank everybody on TikTok and everybody on Twitch and everybody on YouTube for being here this morning. Appreciate you all so very much. See you in the morning. Stay well, stay safe. Adios, amigos.